welcome back to my channel. Rocky is joining us today because he didn't want to get off the couch and I wanted to film, so he's just gonna be here while we do this little intro. So for today's video we have a booty workout and it was a tough one. Just a warning, I did dress like an Easter egg, so please ignore the fact that my outfit is horrendous. I'm pretty sure it was laundry day, so I just grabbed random stuff. So ignore that. I hope you guys liked the video enough to please give it a thumbs up. The goal, of course, be an informative voiceover like always. I know that helps you guys a lot. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my other social media channels. The website is getting done. I know you guys are patiently waiting, so thank you. We just want to make sure that everything is ready to go and there's no mistakes on the website. So please, thank you for your patience, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I love you. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? So I'm here with another informative voiceover. So we're going to start this first superset off with some landmine squats. Now, if you don't have the landmine attachment at your gym, you can also just put a barbell in like a corner with a mat to protect the wall, of course. So basically, you're gonna make sure that you're pushing those knees out towards your pinky toes and you're really pushing through with those heels to keep those glutes activated. Just wanted to remind you guys, before every leg day, I do my glute activation exercises to make sure I'm getting the most out of my leg days. I'll go ahead and link that below for you guys if you are interested. So again, I used a 25-pound plate here. You can also just use the bar. That's still a great workout. And again, you want to make sure that your back is straight, your chest is up, and that your neck is neutral with your spine. And then we're going to move into the second exercise of this superset, which is just body weight curtsy squats. Now for the curtsy squat, you're going to make sure that you're pushing that front knee out towards those pinky toes and that you are pushing through with your heels. I typically recommend going at about a 30 to 45 degree angle back. And this is really going to focus on those outer glutes for you guys and make sure that you're getting a rounded glute, which is of course what we all want. And by the way, the entire workout will be listed below in the description box, so you guys can screenshot it and take it to the gym with you. And again, you want to focus on keeping that back straight, making sure that you're keeping those hips forward as much as possible and really pushing through with those heels. Alright guys, for the second superset, we are going to be doing glute kickbacks with a band. Of course, you can also do these on the cable machine with the attachment. I will also link that below in the description box. But basically, I just like to switch it up sometimes and do resistance bands instead of cables. So I just went ahead and attached this to a pole in my gym, and I put the band closer to my heel just so that I'm pushing through more with my heels than my toes. That's what you really want to focus on, keeping that foot flexed the entire time and just pushing through, keeping that back straight. You can see that my neck is neutral. I should really have my head up a little bit more. And yeah, you're really going to feel this in your glutes and your hamstring area as well. So guys, for the second exercise in this superset, we're going to be doing single leg Romanian deadlifts. Now for these, you're going to take a kettlebell or a dumbbell, and if you want to balance like I'm doing, you can do that. It's harder if you don't use something to balance, but you really want to be touching it as lightly as possible to make sure that you're really using those hamstrings and glutes the most. You're going to have that knee slightly bent the entire time. You're going to be keeping that back straight and really feeling this in your hamstrings, really focusing on that area while you do this exercise. You really want to pull up with those hamstring muscles and make sure that you're feeling it in there rather than your lower back. If you do feel it in your lower back, I would definitely recommend looking at your form and making sure that your back is straight the entire time and not flexed or anything like that. Alright guys, for this next superset, we're going to be doing split squats. Of course, it's always difficult to put my foot on the bench. For these, I grabbed a dumbbell, and I also did these with 2 pulses at the bottom, which makes it extra special and extra burn and extra, you're going to hate me. So I did do 2 pulses at the bottom. You can do 3 if you're really adventurous. But basically, you're just going to make sure that you're keeping that front knee not going over your front pinky toes. And I almost fall about 1 million times doing this exercise, but it's okay. Everything's not perfect. So after the Bulgarian split squats, you're going to move straight into overhead. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm actually using medicine ball, by the way, but you can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell. Then you're just going to move into overhead squats. If you're not comfortable with your shoulder mobility, you can also just do a typical front squat and just hold that at your chest. So guys, for this last and final superset, we're going to start with side-to-side band steps. For these, I recommend getting the MB slingshot just because it's a lot more resistance, but if you're just starting out, you can also use the mini loop bands that I use for my glute activation exercises, and I will go ahead and link those below for you. For that exercise, you're going to want to make sure that you stay as low as possible. And then to finish off, we'll be using the same band that you just used for that exercise for banded hip thrusts on a bench. For this, you're going to want to make sure that you're really keeping your core tight, your back straight, and pushing through with those heels. As you can see, my toes I'm able to wiggle a little bit, and yeah, that makes sure that your glutes are getting more activated, and you're going to make sure that you're really pushing out with those knees with the band. Try and take your time with this movement. Go as slow as possible. There's no point in rushing this one. It will definitely burn if you're doing it correctly, and just making sure that you're keeping those knees out the entire time. I hope you guys enjoy this workout. I love you, and I'll see you next time.